Hello, I'm Tom Wright, speaking to you from my study in Oxford in England. Welcome to this course that is now starting up, and the N.T. Wright online course, Paul's First Letter to Corinth, Part 2. That title may sound a bit clunky, but the topics in the second half of Paul's first letter to Corinth are absolutely vibrating with excitement for Paul and for Corinth, and I think for us today. And if I tell you that the very first of these is one that people ask me about all the time, what about men and women together in leading worship in the church? Well, that's the first half of 1 Corinthians chapter 11. And then on beyond that, topic that has exercised the church for generations. What do we really believe about the Lord's Supper, about the Eucharist, and how does that work out in practice? And then another perennial topic, the special gifts that God gives by his Spirit to various believers. Paul wrestles with the issue of how, granted all these different gifts, we can nevertheless be one body with many members. That leads him to that glorious little chapter on love, chapter 13, and then it fans out again into a discussion of how the gifts get deployed in worship services, which is again a very challenging thing for them as it would be for us. And then Paul draws the letter together in the great chapter 15 on resurrection, when so many strands of other things he's been talking about come together. Because really what Paul is interested in throughout this letter is getting people to think as resurrection people. Jesus is raised, we are going to be raised, we live between the one and the other. What's that look like? How does it work out? And then chapter 16 is final greetings and details of the collection which he's taking to take money back to Jerusalem. So please join us as we walk through the end of this amazing letter, written to a congregation that got things a bit wrong after Paul had spent 18 months there. Now he's writing from the other side of the Aegean Sea in Ephesus to address issues that were really important for them and, surprise, surprise, remain really important for us too.